All right, gang. So it's time to start cutting some firewood. And whenever I'm doing stuff like this, I I try and remove all of the weird testing from my brain, because I do so much this versus that it's fun to get a chance to go out and just run a saw. And not worry about any stupid times or anything like that. So what I'm fixing to run is my Poulan. It's a 3750. Actually, it started life as a Poulan Pro 330. So I'm gonna go ahead and. It's been a long time since I featured this bad boy. Yeah. All right. So I wanted a Tim Allen Bad Boy, like really bad, and so I had a 330 and I decided to make one. So I call it my Binford 6000R. It was ported by Dino Joe and it runs stellar. It really, really rips. It's a good saw to put in your hands and go out there and run. I still call it the Bad Boy 6000R. But the paint, I'm sure you're wondering. So this right here is just automotive paint, right? If you get good paint, it'll stick to plastic pretty darn well. You clean, your plastic has to be super clean. And you clean it up really, 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 really super ultra well. And then you scuff it up. And you need a primer that will adhere to plastic, right? And, really stick to plastic. So it's got that, and then it's got regular paint. Same thing happened on the top as well. Both of these collars are Mopar collars. You can go in there and say, hey, I'm one of the old Mopar collars of Plum Crazy Purple and Sublime Green. And they match up almost perfectly. This right here is a stock Poulan tank. Yeah. So that's your Sublime Green Mopar and stock Poulan. They're really, really, really close. But anyways, I haven't ran this thing for a while, and I've had some of this stuff, Schaeffer's, and I just noticed one of the Amish shops down by me, they carry this stuff, and I thought, I bought it like, I don't know, back in January or something. I don't know, February. Bought it a long time ago, and I've been wanting to just try it out. I don't know what color it is. I don't know if it smells good, anything. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix up. Come on. Note to self. Have pocket knife at all times. Never go anywhere without your pocket knife. Peeps. I gotta get that off of there. There we go. Pfft, whatever. Well, it's blue. And look at this fuel. That is straight 87 octane out of the pump at a pilot station. It's got ethanol in it and everything. It's not, it's not ethanol free, but it is regular 87. It's not that other stuff. What do you call it? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to mix it at 32-1. Just because. That's what's up. And at 32-1 for 16 ounces of fuel, we need like 14.7 milliliters. So we're going to do just a little bit shy of 15 milliliters. Yeah. Close enough. I like the bottle this stuff comes in. Schaeffer's. And I like mixing it like this. Boy, it looks exactly like Amsoil Sabre. I mean, Sabre looks identical to this. Yeah, I kind of like mixing it up 16 ounces at a time. It's kind of fun. It allows me to play around and try different stuff. I don't know, it's a little bit lighter than Sabre, but it's real close. That is really, really close. So, been a long time since I've had this thing fired up. If it will, in fact, fire up and run, we're going to go use it to go cut some firewood. There we go. Before it drips oil all over the place, I'm going to go ahead and throw a bar on it. Okay, this stuff's kind of dirty, so we're going to semi-chisel Husqvarna chain on there, and we're just going to make some firewood. We'll cut up this one log and see if that's enough to fill up Stubby. I think it's running out of gas. So like maybe the metering isn't quite right. Whew. This is awkward. Ow! I don't think Stubby will hold all of this, and it's starting to drizzle. Let's see if we can get him loaded up with something, you know? That's hard wood. And thoughts about Schaeffer before I start breathing too heavy. It's two-stroke oil. Works like anything else, I guess. Nothing special. Didn't smell good, didn't smell bad. It's two-stroke oil. Problem. Four-wheel low is really great. Actually, it's not in four-wheel drive, it's just in low range. Stubby's awesome. Oh, oh. So we got the split fire, just got sent out today, which is good because this stuff right here, hey, there's Louie Dog. This stuff right here, I ain't splitting by hand. Hey, bro. This appears to be red oak. But boy, it's hard. And that semi-chisel chain, man, I ain't used to that. I almost never run a semi-chisel because they just don't cut nearly as good as full chisel. They're not as smooth. They tend to be aggressive feeling. You know, they feel kind of aggressive. It's just because they're not smooth. I don't think they're particularly aggressive. They're just not very smooth. Don't cut as fast. But you know what they do? They keep their sharpness longer. And this is dirty wood, so yeah. That's why I got them. There we go. That's it. It's enough for this video. Check you later.